afternoon, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great day today. It is Wednesday afternoon. The snow has stopped, and it's actually melted as almost as quickly as it landed, even though it's still a little cool out. But I think my plants are okay, but they're still snow covered. So it was just a bizarre snowstorm at this time of year. It's contest time again. A lot of contests going on, so I wanted to jump in on this one. It's a pretty fun contest. This is from Nick Rudow, his 420 subscribers contest. He's only been around since maybe January, and he's already up to 420 subscribers. It's just remarkable. And you should be proud of yourself, Nick, that you've got a great channel and show a lot of great albums. And this one has a theme to it. And I'll explain that in just a second. 6 questions or 6 things that Nick wants us to show. Also, first off, make sure you're a subscriber to Nick's channel. So go down, like, subscribe, leave great comments, please. And let Nick know that you've submitted a video if you're going to submit a video. And I'll be putting the link below to Nick's channel. And let's get started. So as I read the qualifications for the contest, you can see where this is going to go. So first off, show a reggae album, number 1. Number 2, show a stoner album. Number 3, show a trippy album cover. Can you see where it's going? Number 4, show an album by a pothead. Number 5, show an album that mellows you out. And number 6, show an album by a jam band. So there's definitely a stoner theme going on, a smoking theme going on. Not that I indulge. I'm not an indulger. Never have been. But it's cool. And those that do, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm not judging anyone. I just don't partake. So let's get started. It's a fun contest. It didn't take long to find what I was looking for, which is a cool thing. Normally you've got to go through all your Discography to find stuff, but I had ideas of who I was going to show right off the bat in these ones. So number 1, show a reggae album. This one is the theme of the contest right off the bat. This is Peter Tosh, Legalize It. And you can see he's got his pipe there. So the great Peter Tosh, of course, one of the main members of the Wailers with Bob Marley and Bunny Wailer. He was with the Wailers since 1963 to 1976. Then he left and became a successful solo artist. Unfortunately, he was murdered in 1987 during a home invasion. Legalize It is the debut album by Peter Tosh, released in 1976. He kept being victimized by the Jamaican police as a political, I don't know what they were trying to, like they were trying to make a statement by keeping on jailing him or just bugging the crap out of him. And they were against the legalization of marijuana. Of course, he was for it. He was an activist for it. He wrote the title track to respond to their harassment, and it was initially banned in Jamaica, but then it was released, and it made Peter Tosh an international success. So, cool album. Unfortunately, there's a bit of writing on here, but that's okay. The album itself is great, and of course, you can see the big pot leaves behind there, and the pipe that he's got. So that's the theme of the contest right there. Next is show a stoner album. Well, I could have shown any one of these behind me by the band Clutch, but I chose this one. This is Robot Hive and Exodus. This is a remarkable album, double album by the stoner rocker, heavy rocker hard rockin' band from Germantown, Maryland. It's a great album. It really is. 2005 release, seventh album by the band. They do a couple of great Howlin' Wolf tracks, Mississippi Fred McDowell as well. It's a hard driving album that keeps you, just keeps pumping away at you. It's just so good. A lot of heavy riffs, great lyrics, and almost a rhythm that could rival Deep Purple. I mean, these guys are just amazing. It's a great stoner album. I mean, I could see if I was doing that, just putting it on and just jamming to it. Clutch is a great band. Ask Aaron Mutha Alamer. He knows all about Clutch. He was the one that got me into this band. Also Chris Propey, musically obsessed, also loves this band here. So great band, Clutch. Awesome stoner rock band. The third one is a trippy album cover. I could have chosen a bunch, but I just picked this one up yesterday. This is Pink Floyd's second album, A Saucer Full of Secrets, and it's just, the inner sleeves got, the inner still has the plastic on it. That's why a little more shinier than normal, but cool Cosmos looking album cover, and with kind of the band right there in the middle. A lot going on in this one. I mean, you can almost need a microscope or a magnifying glass to look at it, but what a great album. So good. So good. It's the second album, as I said, by the band, released in '68. Syd Barrett's mental health was declining during the production of this album, so they brought in David Gilmour, and the rest is history with David Gilmour for sure. And unfortunately, Syd Barrett left before the album was completed. Every member contributed to the album, and David Gilmour was in all but 2 songs on this one as well. And Syd Barrett was actually included on 3 of the songs, which is kind of cool. And the song Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun was the only song by Pink Floyd that had all 5 members appearing in it. So, great album. Great album. Saucer Full of Secrets. Trippy album cover. Next, I think everyone's going to show this artist. I just have that feeling. Show an album by a pothead. Sorry, my dogs are barking at something. They think they own the street. Got to go with Willie. This is the Redheaded Stranger. Great album by Willie. Of course, Willie known for his use. And again, I think every person that enters this contest is going to show Willie on this one. Maybe I'm wrong, but he's an amazing classic as far as a musician in the country and western field. Actor, activist, one of the most recognized artists in country music as well. 87 years old. Man, it's hard to believe. 1975's Redheaded Stranger, the 18th studio album by Willie. Big hit, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Beautiful song. And the hit Remember Me. It's a concept album about a fugitive on the run after he killed his wife and her lover. It's a huge success for Willie, and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain became his #1 hit after 18 albums, which is hard to believe. But great album, and definitely a stoner. The great Willie Nelson. Next, an album that mellows you out. Well, this one also could have been for a trippy album cover as well. This is the Moody Blues, In Search of the Lost Chord. That's a trippy album cover on its own right there as well. There's so much going on in that one. But I chose this one as a mellow album that I listen to, as most of their albums are mellow. They're so good. These guys are so good. In Search of the Lost Chord, the third album by the band. And as I said, it could have been one of the trippy album covers also. I love this album. I really do. It's as I love most of the Moody Blues, but this one in particular. It's got that great song on it, Ride My Seesaw. It's just a great song. I don't know what it is about that song, but it's so good. It's a concept album around a theme of quest and discovery. Such a great band. And they take you away to different places every time you listen to their music. Kind of like Floyd, kind of like, there's other bands that do that, but these guys just happen to take you away. Whether it's their melodies, whether it's their vocals, their musicianship, I'm not sure what it is. But it's also, this is the album where the band discovered to combine drugs and mystical themes to their songs and come up with great psychedelic songs and album. Such a great stuff. And finally, show a jam band. I think everyone may show the Grateful Dead. I was going to, because I have them as well. But I'm going to show, and it was hard to choose which one to show. I was going to show Government Mule. I've got a few Government Mules here. Great jam band, southern rock band. But I chose Millennium. This is a 3-disc set from a New Year's Eve performance that was probably about a 4-hour concert, recorded live December 31st, 1999 at the Roxy Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. Warren Hayes, a great musician in his own right. Great southern rock jam band, created as a side project from the Allman Brothers Band, who Warren Hayes was part of. And came up with this alternative band, not alternative music band, but alternative to Allman Brothers in Government Mule. 1999's Millennium, featuring all 3 sets again from that New Year's Eve party at the Roxy Theater. So good. It also, it would be the last performance of their bassist, and I just can't remember his name right off the bat. Man, why can't I think of that? Why can't I think of that name? Shoot. What's going on here? Sorry, Alan Woody. I apologize. Alan Woody. Also Matt Abbs on drums. So Alan Woody, unfortunately, would pass away about 8 months later from complications, I believe from cancer. But it would be his last performance. But this performance is raw. It's jam-packed, a lot of jamming going on, full of Hayes' blistering guitar work. And they're an amazing jam band. Here's some of the photos from the concert in the booklet. To see these guys just jamming it out for that length of time on a New Year's Eve party would have been amazing. So there you have it. Sorry that I didn't remember Alan Woody's name there for a second. But there you have it. There's a cool contest entry for Nick Rudow. Everyone go to his channel and hit that like and subscribe button. Join in if you're going to join into the contest. And good luck to everyone, and love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.